Hello and welcome to PasSpareTime. How is everyone this Friday evening? Ready to find some cool dollar bills? Who do we have here? Who stayed up late? I figure since I can't sleep, I might as well do the rest of the 500 ones that I opened earlier. We got 400 to do. Seemed like the right thing to do. $1 bills, Federal Reserve bills. Who is with me? I don't see anybody in the chat. I see nobody. Nobody. I guess I could go ahead and put the auction together instead. I'd rather search some $1 bills though. Personally, I'd rather. How is everyone doing? Boy, what is going on here? That? What is there? I don't know. I have all the light blocked off. Aha! Hello, Lancelot. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Hello, T-Roy Tiger. We're going to search some $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. I'm going to search 400 of them. Then I'm going to decide what to put in the auction tomorrow. Because this must be done. It must be done. I'm thinking we must auction one of these. Hard to see with that light. It is pi. It is the silver round that is the pi silver round. 3.14. How cool is that? I'm thinking that's going to be up for auction tomorrow. Hello, Big Salad. How are you? Also thinking, I got to put these in a holder because they are not protected. But I can do that. I can do that. I'll show you something else we're going to have at our auction tomorrow afternoon. We start the auction after our live hunt. Live hunt starts at 2. Tombstone hammered silver. Looks like a golf ball. I would have called it a golf ball if I was them. That would be my marketing advice. 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver, Scottsdale mint. Is that pretty cool? I think it's pretty cool. Be cooler when I get it in a protector though. Be cooler when I get it in a protector. Alright. Hello, Mega Gara 99. Now you're speaking my language. Alright, well let me show you some more stuff then. What else we got here? Oh, those are my half-ounce rounds for giveaways. Let me show you this one for tomorrow's auction. We stream tomorrow live. Saturday is our big stream every week. And my grandsons, age 13 and 10, come over and they get to search boxes of $50. And that kind of MC. And we always do an auction after the live stream. And I'm just putting tomorrow's together. Any Coca-Cola fans out there? 1787 quarter, and it is tinted black. Is it rare? Natisha, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Delaware 1787 quarter. I'd have to do some Googling. I don't know. I just don't know on that one. I'm sorry. Coca-Cola, 6 gram, 3/9 fine, colorized silver, bottle cap. How about that? 6 grams of silver. But it's not just a bottle cap. No, nay, it is a coin. It is a $1 coin in the Republic of Niue. 2023 $1 coin. 6 grams of silver. That'll be in tomorrow's auction. I'm not familiar with 1787, anything that old. I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright. Has George Washington in the front. There's a Delaware $50, I think. I'm not familiar with a quarter, but I could. Now there's a Delaware quarter in the quarter state series, but it's a lot more recent than 1787. I don't know. Hey, we're going to search some dollar bills. Let me first show you all some examples of what we've been finding in our dollar bills and what we look for. Here's some of the things we have found recently. This is a birthday note. We look for anything before 2000, anything with a star at the end, or anything that makes up a fancy coupling of numbers in the serial number. This is a birth date note, 0520, May 20th of 1957. Birth date notes are going for $10, $20 or more on eBay right now. Anyone born May 20th, 1957? This is also known as a tombstone note, born in 1957, deceased in the year 2005. Either one of those are highly collectible right now. Ah, 1999. That makes sense. That one I'm aware of. Natisha, what you can do... Hello, Turtle. Hello, Jesse. Natisha just subscribed. Natisha, you can go to PCGS.com. PCGS.com. And click on Price Guide and then go down and click on Quarters, and you can look that one up on there. But the state quarters don't have any great value. I'm not familiar with a black one, tinted black, unless it's just toned, or it could be, there could be some aftermarket ones that are done in black and gold, and they would have a little value over face value, but the state quarters are not worth that much over face value unless they're in perfect condition. This is a fancy bill, 80, 70, 70, 80. It's called a bookend bill, 80 at the start, 80 at the back, 70, 70 in the middle, alternating zeros, and it only uses the 8, 0, and 7 in the serial number, making it a trinary note. All the bills we are going to show have a value over face value, using typically eBay as a price guide. This is considered a low serial number. Anything that starts with 4 zeros and a 9750, that is a low serial number. That's worth a little bit of money. It's Friday. That's right, Turtle. It's Friday. Spring McRoberts just subscribed. Thank you, Spring McRoberts, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. This is called a broken ladder. It would be considered a ladder if it went 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But this goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got 8 different numbers that are in numerical order, but not in numerical order on the bill. And these are going for a nice premium above $1 as well. This bill is cleverly named a repeater, 3042, 3042. And those are going for a nice value above face value. One of my favorite bills that we found, 5 consecutive 5s. Anytime you find a block of 5 numbers or more together, you've got something that's worth a little money. It only has 3s, 9, and 5s in the serial number, making it a trinary note. And if you'll notice, that last 3 is raised above and out of order with the out of alignment with the other numbers. That's called a gas pump or a radar note. And all those things, it also has a little extra ink on the 5. All those things add a little value to that one. It's worth a little money. Hello, Shinbone. Good to see you. You know, Shinbone, I thought, I'm probably not going to sleep anyway. Might as well do these last 400 $1 bills. I did 100 earlier at the end of my half-dollar hunt. And found a great star note. This may be our most valuable bill that we have found, 1579-9751. It reads the same front to back and back to front, making it a radar note or a palindrome note. And the fact that this starts with a B and it ends with a B makes it a super radar or super palindrome note, B1579, B1579. I cannot find its equal on eBay right now, so I don't even know what people are asking for something like this. I guess I could ask anything I wanted, and we'll figure out what someone's willing to pay for it, but that note carries some value for sure. So when you look it up on there, you probably should look at MS60 or higher in the grade, Natisha, and that will give you an idea of what the value is. Shoulder's healing nicely, but therapy is a bit painful. I'm telling you, Shinbone. I tore the rotator cuff of my right shoulder, and that therapy was tough. But boy, it finally came back. Finally came back. This is an older bill, 1963B. We always check the date. And this bill is signed by Joseph W. Barr. Mr. Barr was only the Secretary of the Treasury for 28 days, so any bill signed by Joseph Barr has a higher value. This one has a block of 5 7s in a row. Again, any block of 5 numbers, the same number in a row or more, are valuable. This one's not in good shape. But 7s and 8s are the 2 most highly sought after numbers by collectors, so this one does have some value. This one is a binary, and this one is worth about $20. 333-93-993, only using 2 serial numbers or 2 numbers to make up the serial number, called a binary, and these are hard to find. I found 2 out of like $20,000 searched of $1 bills. Another low serial number, the lowest one I have ever found, 00006086. Low serial numbers carry an additional value. And this is another birthday note, July 17th of the year 2019. And then I will show you one more. We're always looking for star notes. A note that ends with a star instead of a letter is a bill that's been replaced or printed as a replacement note. And they usually run these in print runs of 3.2 million. And we look to see if these are in a shorter run than 3.2 million, which adds some value. But star notes are going for a double face value for $1 bills on eBay right now. Natisha, did you get your coin looked up? Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Let me see if I can look up your coin real quick. I don't know that you're going to be able to see it on here very well. This is the PCGS price guide. We're going to go down to quarters. Excuse me. Washington 50 state quarters. We shall click on that. You said 1999. Does it have a mint mark on it or not? Probably doesn't much matter. But this is saying that a 1999 P Delaware in mint state, if it was a 60 MS60, it's worth $3. An MS64 is $5. If it would be get over here in perfect condition, it would be worth more than that. If it's a 1999 D mint mark, pretty much the same. Looks like mint state 60 to 64, which is probably what it would be $3 to $5. So there's your answer, Nadisha. And I may be saying your name wrong, and if I am sorry. Did you catch that, Natisha? All right. Let's get back to the other. All right, good. So if it's in really good shape, $3 to $5. Unless it's in perfect shape, and then it's worth more than that. But so few would get a grade like that. Hey, we don't want that one. We want that one. So we're going to search 400 $1 bills because I searched 100 of them earlier. I'm going to go through them right now and see if they're all going in the same direction, and they never are. Well, they rarely are. Because that will make it much easier for me to search and you to watch. And we'll see if we can't find any $1 bills that carry a value more than $1. That's the mission tonight. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. Good gravy. But PCGS is a great website to be able to look stuff like that up on. And once you get used to it, it's a lot easier. The hard part is figuring out what grade your coin might be. And they do have what's called a photo grade section on PCGS where you can look at your coin in all of the different grades. And you can compare your coin to the different ones that are graded on the screen. And you can align it with the one you most closely think that it is like. And that will give you an idea of grade. Now when you get to high mint state grades, like above an MS64, it gets very hard to tell because they are really nitpicking at that level. The difference between an MS69 and a perfect MS70, I can't see it. I can't even see it under magnification. Alright, we got those straightened out. Are you ready to go? You're welcome, Natisha. Hello, Call Cowboy. How are things in Australia, my friend? Good to see you. Alright, here comes the first 100 of the $400 bills we're going to search tonight. Here we go. Hey, we lost everybody. Where'd everybody go? Come back, come back. I'm going to be looking here for an older date. I'm going to be looking here for a fancy serial number, and I'm going to be looking here for a star. I'm also going to make sure the screen seal's here. I'm going to make sure that it's in the right place. And let's get started. Let's see what we can find tonight. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do daily live streams on either coin hunting or dollar bill searches. We've been doing coin hunting on YouTube for about 4 years now, which is amazing. I've only been searching the dollar bills for fancy serial numbers for the last 3 months, so I have learned what I have learned in the last 3 months, and it got quite a collection going. But I do not know everything about the dollar bills yet. But I got the basics down, I think. I do know somebody pushed their finger through that one, and that does not help the value even a little bit. Has a score in the middle. Like a purposeful score or an accidental score? Like a musical score or like a dent or a mark? If it's got a dent or a mark, that's going to hurt the grade unless it's one that's been put on there purposeful. Like if somebody counterstruck it with something, then it will hurt the numismatic value, but it may raise the value of the coin if it's a special one. These are Federal Reserve $1 bills. My bank orders them from the Federal Reserve every week. You know what? I'm going to hang on to that one because that is a tombstone note. Born in 1969, deceased in 2046, which isn't here yet. That would make somebody 77 years old. We're going to hang on to that one because that may have some future value. I don't know if I'll be around in 2046, but one of my grandkids probably will be. They might be able to sell that for a little bit of money. So we're going to count that one as a find. Now let's see if we can't find something better. If we can find a star note. Star notes are usually printed in runs of 3.2 million, and we found one earlier that was printed in a print run of only 500,000, which makes it more valuable. Maybe we could find our first web note tonight. That would be cool. I had several to check earlier today, but none of them were web notes. Web notes are notes that were printed in 1988 A series, 1993, or 1995, and they were printed off a roll of paper instead of sheets of paper. And if you find one, it carries a little extra value. But I haven't found one yet. But one of these days, perhaps. We are searching $400 bills tonight, looking for fancy serial numbers. It would usually be 500 $1 bills, but I already searched 100 of them. Earlier this evening, if you're here for the first time, please do consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, and it doesn't cost you a thing. In return, we will continue to put out as much content weekly as we can, daily coin videos on the short videos, daily live streams on either coins or dollars. We've done both coins and dollars today. I found myself at home without a vehicle because my wife's car is in the shop. It's a historical birthday note. February 20th of the year 1734. That's worth taking a look at and seeing if that date has any historical value. If anything major happened on that date, that bill will have some value above face value. If not, I will just return it to the bank. The mysterious upside down bill. Alright, we're off to a slow start. November 30th of the year 93-92. I'm definitely not going to be around for that one. Michael, this is my third stream today. We did stream for 12 hours one day many years ago. I did. The boys were out of town. But I had a bunch of boxes I need to get rid of, so I streamed for 12 hours straight one day. It's kind of crazy, but we used to go 8 to 10 hours quite frequently. Because we would search 10 boxes. One time we searched 13 boxes in a night when we had Southern Metal and Bassman here. And I have a bunch of $1 bills that I need to move on from because I'll be getting more next Wednesday, if not before. And since I already popped this strap, oh, so close to a great number. 15995599. We had 3 pairs. If that had been 11 or 5, if 11 would have been a 4 pairs bill. Had it been 55995599, that would have been a repeater, 4 pairs, and a binary note. As is, this is a trinary note, only using 3 numbers for the serial number, 9s, 5s, and that one lonely 1 over there. So we keep the trinary notes. They're going for about $1.50 on eBay right now. You probably moderated the whole stream, Turtle. You guys were so dedicated. Our moderators, when we start, and our moderators now are good too, but y'all were so dedicated and worked so hard. That's an over-inked 9, but it's on a cruddy bill, so it really doesn't carry any additional value. We usually do average 1/1 star note per strap. We haven't found one yet in this strap. Maybe it's still coming. Maybe it is still coming. '04-08 of 2111, April 8th, or August 4th of 2111. That's a little too far out for me to hang on to. But that's the kind of birth date notes we're looking for. If you can get a current one, they're going for $10, $20 even more on eBay right now. Getting down to the last 15 notes here. Maybe we'll have another find in this first strap, hopefully. Appreciate everyone popping in tonight. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. There's a birthday note, July 15th of the year 675. That one's going to be hard to research. We do put out a lot of content each and every week, daily short videos, daily live streams on coin hunting or dollar bill hunting, looking for fancy serial numbers like we are tonight. In the chat, anyone that's blue is one of my moderators. They help me out, keep us organized. They're very knowledgeable. People in green are members of the channel, and we have some very knowledgeable people in here. We have members who've been around with us going over 3 years now. So if you got any questions, feel free to type it in the chat. We'll do our best to answer your question. All right, that's the first 100 down. First 100 down. Worry not, I have more. I have more. If you're enjoying the content, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm going to make sure and get all these going in the same direction. So far, they're all going in the same direction. I spoke too soon. I cursed it. I cursed it. They're never all going in the same direction. I should have known better. We get lucky and they could only be going in 2 directions, and they, 3 directions. That's not bad though. That's almost world record territory right there. We do not find them that organized very often. Sword H, holy moly, it's Mr. Awesome. Well, you must be talking about Mr. Turtle. All right, looking for fancy serial numbers. 68318, almost a fancy serial number, but not quite. Fancy serial numbers, star notes, and older bills. 188-99977. Boy, very close to a fancy serial number. That first number messes it up, though. That's not carrying any value above face. What we're keeping is anything that's worth more than face value, and eBay's pretty much the guide on this. This is relatively new, unless it's got hot recently, is fancy serial numbers on dollar bills, and they are going up in value right now. And people are doing this and plucking out the good ones each and every day. So I figure we're in the good times of searching right now before too many of them get nabbed. There's our first star note. That's what we're looking for. Oh, it's a B out of 2013. This could be special. All right, a little history about star notes. Star notes are printed to make sure there are enough bills out there to replace damaged or misprinted bills. So they'll make a run of star notes, and they usually are a run of 3.2 million bills, the print size. No $2 bills in the United States are supposed to ever have the same serial number. However, our bills are only printed in Fort Worth, Texas and Washington, D.C. And in the year 2013, they messed up and they both started printing star notes with the same serial number. So before they caught it, a bunch of those got out. And if you find a 2013 that starts with the letter B and ends in a star, you may have one of the ones that has a twin sister out there. And when you find a one of these notes or any star note, what we like to do is we go over to the star note lookup page, also known as mycurrencycollection.com, and we key in the denomination. It's already there. Then we key in the year is 2013, and then we key in the full serial number. 07568 star. What we're usually looking for is just how many were in the print run, and we're looking for a number below 3.2 million. What we're hoping for here is after I hit enter, it asks me, was this bill printed in Fort Worth or Washington, D.C.? If it asks us that, we've got one of the ones that has a twin sister. Let's find out together. Oh, and we do. I'm probably getting close to 20 of these now. Let me show you how you tell if it's a Fort Worth or a Washington, D.C. printed. That FW means this was printed in Fort Worth. So what I do on the page is I go back up here and I say this was printed in Fort Worth, Texas. And then I look up our star note. What I find is it was in a 3.2 million run, which all of these duplicates were in a big run, and that it is less rare. However, because this one was printed with a duplicate serial number, we've got the one from Fort Worth. Somebody else has the one out there from Washington, D.C., or maybe the one from Washington, D.C. has not been found yet. As is by itself, and this one isn't in great shape, these carry a nice value above face value. But if a person, what you do after you find one of these, you go to a website that is the Star Note Project, and you can look and see, you can submit your find saying, hey, I found this. And you can also look up and see if the twin sister printed in Washington, D.C. has been found. If it has been found, then you want to hook up with the person that found it and put them together and put them in an auction, because when you have both the serial numbers, the twin serial numbers, one from Washington, D.C., one from Fort Worth, Texas, these are going for thousands of dollars on eBay. Well, not on eBay, on auction. And all I know right now, before I go look it up, is this is one of the ones that does have a twin sister out there. So that is a great find. With the potential to be a great find. It's a really good find right now, though. Cliff, I'm having a good night. Good to see you. Paul, I don't know. Michael, expense. I gotta say expense, but I don't know. The star is here. I didn't see any stars up there. Where's my stars? I need stars. They would have been a lot more durable, that's for sure. So we're going to have to go a ways to find a find better than that one tonight, at least for potential value, because that one has the potential to be half of a shared $1,000, and that would be quite a find. There are not very many of the twin sister bills that have been put together, but if you can find them both, you really got something. And the reality of me finding both of them by myself, not good. The reality of someone else finding it and registering it on the Star Note Project, very possible. Very possible now. There's my stars. Thank you, Big Salad. Canada uses plastic. Stars have a recharge time. That's probably true. That's probably true. So we got our first star note, and it was a good one. How about our second star note? Boom! 0911 9645. A little too far in the future for being a valuable star note, but Let's go to the Star Note lookup page. Back to the Star Note lookup page. Let's key this one in. This one is a 2017 series. We have to key in the entire serial number, L09119-645 star. Again, these are usually printed in runs of 3.2 million. We're looking for a number below 3.2 million. Let's see. 3.2 million. That's okay. That doesn't make this any less valuable. It just doesn't add any value to it by making it a more rare Star Note. So we're glad to have the Star Note. We won't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's our second Star Note of the night. We're in our second strap. We usually do average over one per strap. So now we're tracking. What is a radar? I'll show you a radar. I will show you a radar. I'll show you a better than a radar, actually. Here's one we found recently. This is a radar. A radar is a number that reads the same front to back and back to front. 1579, 1579. But this one goes a step further, and it starts with a B and it ends with a B. So it's B1579, B1579. Known as a radar note or a palindrome note. And just a radar note carries a nice value above face value. This one being what I have come to call a super radar or super palindrome. I can't find a comparable on eBay to even price it. I don't know. I do know it's worth well over face value. Hello, Elsa Sanchez. Hello, Willie Billy. Some help with my old grind. That's collecting coins is weird. What do I say back? Willie Billy, well, what do you say back? Well, here's what I would say back. It's a hobby that you can make additional money doing. It's fun to search coins. I go to the bank every week. I get boxes of pennies. They've got 50-cent rolls of pennies in them. I look through those pennies. I keep any that are 1981 and earlier because they're made of copper, also the first half of 1982. And they're worth 50 cents, or sorry, they're worth 2.6 cents a piece for the copper ones. You also, I average 10 wheat cents per box of pennies. Wheat cents go for a minimum of 5 cents a piece, but you can find some. I found one recently, a 1909 VDB that's a 20-cent penny, even in lower condition. You can find Indian head cents, you can get a collector's book, and you can collect, as we have, all of the Lincoln cents, all of the Indian head cents, and it's a lot of fun looking for them. It is absolutely a treasure hunt. We also get boxes of nickels every week. And we search boxes of nickels. And you get $52 rolls in a box of nickels. And you have a legitimate chance. You have a legitimate chance to search a roll of nickels and find a buffalo nickel. I'll show you a buffalo nickel here in a minute, but a buffalo nickel is going to be worth, if it doesn't have a date on it, it's worth 50 cents. Could be worth several dollars. You can also find silver nickels that were printed in 1945, 44, 43, and half of 1942. You can also find Liberty V nickels and all sorts of things in a nickel roll. Let me find my buffalo tube. And I'm going to take you, well, I'll show it on here. This is a buffalo nickel. That's 1938, one of my very favorite coins. They were minted from 1913 to 1938. And there's why it's called a buffalo nickel. And I love finding those. We average 1/2 of a buffalo nickel for every box searched. You can search a box of $50 and you can find silver $50 that are worth hundreds of dollars. More typically, you'll find a 40% silver that's worth $4 to $5, or a 90% silver, anything before 1964 and earlier, that is worth $10 or more just in melt value, and it may have a higher numismatic value than that. You can find silver in dimes. Any 1964 dime or earlier is a silver dime, 90% silver, worth over $2 just in melt value. You can find a silver quarter in quarter boxes. Silver quarters have a melt value of over $5 right now. And it's a treasure hunt. And who doesn't like a treasure hunt, Willie Billy? Who doesn't like a treasure hunt? Hello, Joe Woodman. Good to see you. Hey, if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed, we do, and we have for the last almost 4 years, coin hunts on YouTube. We do a daily short video on a coin hunt that will be either pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. Willie Billy, a great thing for you to do would be to go to our channel and look at our short videos. And you can see what I post every day is some of our best finds of the week. And you'll be able to see what we found that week. And some of the cool stuff that you can find while hunting coins. Now, I don't think you're going to do this and get rich from it. Is it possible you find that one absolute 1 in a million coin? Yeah, it's possible. It's not probable, but we hunt because of the improbable. We're looking for improbable finds. You can make a little money. The hobby can be inexpensive to do. You can go to the bank and get a box of pennies for $25. Take them home and search them. Take you about 2 hours to search your first box of pennies. Start collecting them. Maybe you only keep 10, 20 pennies out of the box. That's your only expense. Take the others back to the bank. Get you another box. Hunting pennies is how we started, and it's a very inexpensive way to enjoy this hobby. And pennies have a lot of different things you can find in them. Get familiar with all the airs and varieties that are out there on pennies. You can find $5 and $10 pennies with some frequency if you are looking for and identifying the air coins. And there are several of them out there. Jason, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you, my friend. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me that, Perk. I will try to keep them squared up. The only real downside of searching in this format is I have very little room for air. And I get talking and I lose track of it. So if I messed up, let me know and I'll square them up. We've had 2 star notes in this strap so far. One of them was from 2013 that is part of the series of notes in 2013 star notes that have a duplicate serial number out there. We've got one of the 2 and we need the other one now. And those are good finds. I've searched over 20,000 $1 bills now, and I found around 20 of those. Now I just got to marry one of them up to the duplicate serial number, and we're going to make some money. We also have major live stream on our channel every Saturday tomorrow at 2 p.m. My 10-year-old and my 11-year-old grandsons will be here. Yeah, exactly, Jeff S. Last I checked, and it's sure it's gone up this week, it was 2.6 cents per copper penny. So I keep all my copper. I've got them stacked in boxes. I mean, where can you triple your money? I mean, that's pretty cool. Those Nintendos are addictive, Willie Billy. My grandsons also play Nintendo, and we play Madden football and stuff. You got to balance it. But I figure anytime I've got them coin hunting, instead of being on their computer, their laptop, or a video game, is time well spent diving into some history from America. And you get more into the older stuff when you are searching coins versus dollar bills. But it is not unusual at all, I mean, to find a 100-year-old penny searching a box of pennies. It happens all the time. Very possible to find a 100-year-old nickel in a box of nickels. We have found 100-year-old half dollars in boxes of half dollars. Our third star note, boom! You know what, Willie Billy? Everybody's gonna like what they like, and that's okay. That's okay. Michael Wells, I have recommended that to Amex. It's under consideration. And y'all can steal my idea, or whoever's idea it was, because I think it's a great idea. Amex is trying to help me get more kids involved in this hobby. And my recommendation to them was to create a first player video game of coin hunting, where you could go get rolls of pennies, quarters, nickels, dimes, and you could virtually sort them and put them into a virtual album, and it could tell you how much they're worth. And thought maybe that would get more kids involved, but it's under consideration. Jeff S., if you've got a coin that has numismatic value, if you find a 1909 S VDB, which is about the best penny you're going to find hunting, or the best penny you're not going to find, because I think there are only 4 million minted. But if you happen to get lucky, and people have, and find a 1909 S VDB penny, even in low condition, G4, and it starts at G1 and goes through MS60, the rating system, if you find one in G4 that's just had a tough life, but it's not cleaned, that penny's worth $1,000. If you go to cleaning on it and scrubbing on it, you're going to cut the value 50 to 60% at least. So if you've got a basic 1958D wheat cent that's going to be worth maybe a nickel unless it's in perfect shape, do whatever you want to it. But if you've got anything that you look up and think it may have numismatic value above face value, you do not want to clean it. You do not want to clean it. All right, so we've got another star note here. Star notes were printed as replacement notes to make sure enough dollars were in circulation for damaged or misprinted bills. And when we find a star note, we go over to the star note lookup page, also known as mycurrencycollection.com. This is a 2017 bill. We have to key in the serial number now, including the letter K, 125, 255, 23 star. Most star note print runs were 3.2 million bills. So we're looking for and hoping for here is a print run lower than 3.2 million. And as is normal, most of the ones you look up are going to be a 3.2 million run size. And it's got a heat chart down here. Let's see if you can see the heat chart. Well, it's right in there. We're pegged over here in the white, the permafrost. It's not a very rare star note, but that's okay. That doesn't lower the value of this star note any. It just doesn't make it worth more money. And we keep all star notes because they're going for 2 times face value on $1 star notes on eBay right now. Multiple 1918, 1920, like G12, but still over 100 years old. And at G12, they're not bad value. Hello, Iraqi veteran farmer. Good to see you. Welcome, and thanks for being a veteran. Appreciate you serving our country. Yeah, find out what you have first. You don't want to make a mistake and clean something that you've cost yourself $1,000. Ah, Willie Billy, going to a coin show. That's awesome. Going to coin shows is one of my favorite things to do. When we go to coin shows, we give away coin kits to every kid that comes to our booth. And we'll be going to a coin show, I think, in Tulsa the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before Father's Day, Tulsa, Oklahoma. We attend that one every year. We've got one coming up in Bentonville, Arkansas, which is close to where we live soon, where we'll be giving some stuff away. And my 11 and 13-year-old grandsons go with me. And Willie Billy, if you happen to catch our Saturday streams at 2 o'clock, my 11 and 13-year-old grandsons are here. And they will tell you they have some friends that think it's silly that they search coins as well. They also have some kids that we have invited over to search with us that thought that to start and then found their first silver $50 and fell in love with this hobby. So a lot of people just haven't been exposed to it, haven't done it. All right, we've searched $201 bills. We're going to search our third 100 now. Jeremy Foster, good to see you. Pressure washing duties for sure, Joe Woodman. Grandsons are great to help out. Matt Much, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. Anyone that's here and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We put out daily content. We put out daily short videos on coin hunting, daily live streams on coin hunting or serial number searches like we're doing tonight. I started to say, and then we found that other star note, we do our major stream of the week is on Saturday at 2 o'clock where we open 5 to 7 boxes of $50. My 11 and 13-year-old grandsons will be here. They'll be doing the searching. We'll be going for our second stream in a row finding silver on our Saturday streams. We had our streak up to 29, and then we didn't find silver 3 weeks ago. We found silver the next week, and last week we didn't stream. So we started over. We also give prizes away during our Saturday streams. We give away things like this that I would love to find during a dollar bill hunt, but probably never will. A silver certificate, $1 bill, $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. That's what they looked like back in 1957. Blue seal, blue numbers. These are in VG or VF condition. These are worth over $5 a piece. And actually that is what we're giving away tomorrow during the stream. We're going to give away 6 of those during the stream. All you got to do is be present, be 18 years of age or older, or 13 years of age with parental permission, and enter exclamation GAW when we tell you to. We have a start of stream giveaway, and we have a giveaway every 50 likes we get after that. Also, if we fill the board, if we find a 90% silver, a 40% silver, a proof, a miscellaneous, which would be an air coin or a colorized coin or a stickered coin, and a not intended for circulation, which is a 2002 to 2020, also in 1987. Also a 1970, but a 1970 silver, so it ticks a couple categories. If we happen to fill the board, we give away an extra prize. We also give away a prize at the end of the stream. And also after we're done hunting the $50, we have a 20-lot auction where we auction off numismatic coins. We auction off bullion, silver, gold occasionally. We auction off currency. You never know exactly what I'm going to have on the auction, but you can go look. I've already got it scheduled for tomorrow. You can go look at that and look in the description. And you can see the first 12 items that are going to be up for auction. The next 8 I'm putting together after I'm done with this hunt tonight. January 3rd of 1835 or March 1st of 1835, that's a birthday note. Now, only if that's a historical date would that be worth any additional value, but I'll pull it to the side and I will look it up later and I will see if it's worth any additional value. If that's a historical date, like if you would find 07, 04, 1776, we all know that date. Finally having a coin show near me, end of May. Cool, Michael, that's great. 1820 cat bus quarter, awesome. Age 8. Hudson started at age 9. I guess Rhett started around age 7 or 8. Get a box of halves. Told my kids next time they come over. My daughter said, you can open some, Dad. I told her I'd wait for them. Dad hunts coins. I'm glad you mentioned that. I have 5, 10... I have 14 boxes of halves right now. I actually opened a box of halves earlier today because I have too many. If you would like to send me an email, Dad, and you are interested in getting some half dollars from me, I'd be glad to ship you some more. One of the perks of membership at PasSpareTime, if you're a member of our channel and you're in an area that you can't get boxes of coins to hunt, if I have extras, I will sell you boxes of coins, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars at face value, plus the cost of shipping, which all of them but half dollars, 2 will fit in a medium flat rate shipping box, which is $15 to ship it, and then a little insurance. But I have several people that I have shipped boxes of coins to, so they would have something to search. And some of them have got some good finds in those boxes I've sent them. Not always, but sometimes. I think Dad Hunts Coins has found a silver or 2 in boxes I've sent him. Red ink on $2 bills. Let me think. I know I have a red ink $2 bill. It's a silver certificate. This is a great resource, and I wish I got a commission for it, and I don't. It's the 6th edition of Standard Guide to Small Size U.S. Paper Money 1928 to date, written by Oakes and Schwartz. And if we go in here, you can go in here, and I do think there are red seal dollar bills. There's a 1969 green seal, green seal, green seal, green seal, blue seal 1935, 1957, blue seal, blue seal, blue seal, blue seal, blue seal. It may just be blue on dollars. There's a 1935-8 North Africa note that's a yellow seal. We've got a brown seal, blue, blue, blue. 1928 $1 bill, red seal. So 1928s are red seal. So that book is a good resource because there's not near the research information available online on dollars as there are on coins. But yeah, that would be a nice find. Pulled a sweet insufficient inking error. Front and back are light on the ink. Cool, Jeremy. Somebody sent me a picture the other day of a bill that was missing numbers. They just weren't there. And I looked it up, and it certainly has value, but I really couldn't tell them how much. You never know what you're going to wander into. 2s, 4s, and 7s. How about a trinary note? How about a trinary note? Daughter found a Walker and Benji's in one box. That's one of my video recap. Yeah, Dad Hunts Coins is also a content provider. If you all are looking for another channel to check out, Dad Hunts Coins posts content. Dad, if you want to do an exclamation me and put your link up there, y'all could go to, give a sub to Dad Hunts Coins and check him out. Red 5 cool, alt denoting so yeah. Yeah, when you get the red and blue seals, but that book is a good resource for the smaller size dollars like these are. There are also the dollars that are the large size that are called horse blankets. I think I've sold all mine right now. I don't have one on hand, but they're really cool. They're about double the size of a normal dollar bill. They got the nickname as horse blankets because they're so big, and those are not in that book. But they are not cheap. I don't think you can get one for less than $20, $30, and that's in tough shape. We are in our third strap of dollar bills tonight. We are searching 4 straps for this evening. I searched the 5th strap earlier today because my half-dollar box I searched was so lousy. And the dollars were good. My dollars have been running pretty good. Over 1 star note per box or per strap. Birth date notes, broken ladders, trinaries, binaries, repeaters, radars. We're finding a little bit of everything. You never know. You can't find it unless you search for it. You got to remember, it's called hunting. It's not called finding. But the finding does make it a little more fun, for sure. We found the 1963 bar note. We found the 1969 dollar in great condition. We found some low serial numbers. I've yet to find any high serial numbers. August 19th of the year 5030. Awesome, Squire Dave. Very cool. Anywhere, I'm telling you, check your pocket change, pay in cash as often as you can, and check the change you get back, check your pocket change, check your door. Everyone's got a change drawer by the front door. Check your parents, your grandparents' change drawer by the front door. You never know what you're going to find. You may find something very valuable, or at least something that's worth more than face value. Almost a given you'll find something worth more than face value if you just find a copper penny. Is worth 2.6 cents to 3 cents. I haven't looked at it today. But no one pays in cash anymore, or very few of us, so I've started paying in cash a lot more often. It makes me more aware of how much I'm paying for something, which is crazy talk. Jeff S. just subscribed. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family, Jeff S. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Oh, absolutely, Jeff S. Absolutely. But people older than me, and I'm 60. Like my dad passed away a few years back, and my father-in-law, but they and my mother-in-law, they would dig through their purse or their pocket. They always carried change, and they always spent it. And you never know. I got a Buffalo nickel in change from Sonic a few months ago. I also got a star note on a different day in change from Sonic. Well, that's going to be another trinary note, and very, very close to a binary note. 244-22284. Boy, if that 8 had been a 2 or a 4, we'd have had a binary note. But as is, it's a trinary note, only using 3 numbers in the serial number. We'll hang on to that because it does carry a little value over face value. All right, just a couple left in this strap. Last one's upside down and torn. At least it's not anything fancy. We have 100 more to go. 100 more to go. Before we search those, let me show you some examples of some of the best stuff we have found in the last couple months of doing this. The hard to find like button. Thank you, Jeff S. It is hard to find. Definitely in this format, it is hard to find. This is a repeater note, 1579-9751, reads the same back to front and front to back. And in this case, it starts with a B, ends in a B. So it is a super repeater or palindrome note. This note is an old one. I noticed it from the 1963 because that's my birth year. Then somebody else said, that's a Barr note. And they were right. Joseph Barr signed this. Joseph Barr was only in office as Secretary of the Treasury for 28 days. And when you find a Joseph Barr note, you've got something worth a little bit. Any block of numbers with 5 or more numbers is worth something. 7 and 8s are the most collectible and sought after. We're always looking for star notes, especially like this one that looks crispy, uncirculated. The lower the print run, the more valuable they are. Birth date notes, these things have gone crazy in value. July 17th of 2019. Do you have a child or grandchild that's getting ready to be 5 years old in July? If so, I've got their birth date note. These things are going for $10, $20 or more on eBay right now. It is nuts. Kenneth, if you send me an email with a picture, I will look it up for you. If you want, you can look it up right now. You can look it up on mycurrencycollection.com to see how big a print size it has. And also, you need to look at it, Kenneth. Does it have Joseph Barr's name on it? Is it signed by Joseph W. Barr? Because if it is, it's a Barr note, and it definitely has value. Just being that old, though, it has value anyway. But if you send me an email, I will be glad to look it up for you and send you a reply. My email just popped up at the bottom of the screen right now. 1969 B series. Being a 1969, this thing was worth, I think, $3 to $5. My first ever binary note I found. 50 50 50 0 0, my Hawaii 509 note. Only using 5s and 0s in the serial number, making it a binary note. That's carrying a value of around $20 right now. Starts with 4 zeros. This is considered to be a low serial number, and low serial numbers are carrying a value above face value. My second of two binary notes I have found. 333-93993, only 3s and 9s, again around a $20 value. You know, I say that. People are selling them for $20 on eBay and getting $20. I've not tried to sell one. 5 5s in a row right in the middle, block of 5 makes it more valuable. Only 3s, 5s, and 9s makes it a trinary note. Which has some value, and that last 3 is raised out of alignment, making it an odometer or a gas pump note. And the first 5 has a little extra ink on it. All of those things make that carry a little extra value. Hello, Josh. This is a repeater note, 3042, 3042. I was surprised how much value these are carrying on eBay. This is called a broken ladder. If the numbers were in order, 0 through 7, only used once, it would be called a ladder. But this has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different numbers, but they're not in numeric order on the bill. So this is called a broken ladder. And that carries a nice value. I've only found a few of those. Another low serial number, starting with 4 zeros. And then the old 80, 70, 70, 80 bill. This is called bookends. It starts with 80, ends with 80. Alternating 0 bill. Trinary, only using the numbers 8s, 0s, and 7s. And then this one's a birthday note and a tombstone note. May 20th of 1957. Birthday note, or born in 1957, deceased in the year 2005. Thank you, Squire Davis. I appreciate that. It is our goal to bring awareness to this hobby to more people and get younger people involved, or this hobby is going to die. Hey, I'm going to take a real quick break before I do the last 100. I'll be right back. I'll leave that beautiful note right there. All right, thanks for letting me take a quick break. Let's get back to the hunt. Last 100 of the night. How many star notes have we found? We found 3 star notes out of 3 straps so far. Yeah, that binary is a sweet find. I've only found 2. They're not real common, but they are findable. So far, all these are going the same direction. That would be a miracle. Talk about the improbable. That would be the improbable. Now we got into the ones going all sorts of different directions. A lot easier for me to search and you to see if they're going the same direction. I could do this in advance, but if I do and I accidentally see a cool serial number or star note, I think it takes away from the authenticity if I know what's coming. So I like to see it at the same time you see it. So that's why I wait and search them during the stream, or not search them, organize them during the stream. All right, here we go. Cake is always good. Where is it? Where's Cake? Happy birthday call, cowboy. Awesome, Josh. It's real easy to do. There's a ton of things to search for, though. I'm still learning, but I've been doing it for only the last 3 months, and I've got quite a collection. Now I'm searching more than the average person would, because I'm getting $3,000 worth a week to search from my banks. But banks seem very willing to give out dollar bills. Well, they don't give them to you, but to sell them to you. Star note, where's my stars? 2017 A series star note. So that signifies this was printed as a replacement note or for bills that were misprinted or damaged. Would we find one of those, we go to the Star Note lookup page, also known as mycurrencycollection.com. Key in the denomination, 2017 A series. We key in the entire serial number, G03 85 8637. Now most star notes were printed in print runs of 3.2 million bills. So what we're going to look for when we hit the button here is something less than 3.2 million, but most of them are 3.2 million. Like this one, 3.2 million run size and less rare. However, that does not take anything away from the value of this dollar. It just doesn't add anything to it. And that is our 4th star note, and we're in our 4th strap, so we maintain our average of 1 or more. So that's a good thing. 1397.33.7. Almost something, but not quite. I've told this story before, but I saw other people doing this, and I watched the values, and I saw the values going up on the find, so I thought, I got to try this. It would be good content, especially in this format, and I'm going to try it. And I told the bank, I said, I want 1,000 ones this week if I can get them. They said, no problem, and told them what I was going to do, and I said, I have a feeling that searching $1 serial numbers, I'm going to be bored stiff. But I'm going to try it. And I tried it, and in my first 1,000 that I searched, I found 25 star notes, several other good fancy serial numbers, and I fell in love with it. I really like it. Now, I still love searching coins, don't get me wrong. But this is a nice slower pace than searching coins. It's easier for my old eyes. There are more finds. There's an older bill. 1995. All right, here we go. 1995 is one of the years that they printed with the paper on rolls on some of the bills instead of on sheets. And we're going to flip this over and see which way it was printed. If this was printed on rolls, this has a nice value above face value. Unfortunately, when you look and you see that plate number, which is upside down, but it's 211, when it's right there, that means it was printed on sheets. So that bill does not have any value above face value. Hello, Just Jeff. Good to see you. Yeah, Michael, in all honesty, my very favorite thing to search is nickels. And y'all may think that's crazy. And again, to each their own. But I fell in love with hunting nickels when we first started this. We started out hunting pennies for quite a while. We upgraded to hunting nickels, and I found a buffalo nickel like in my third nickel box, and I fell in love with it. This bill's in lousy condition, but it does have 4 2s in a row. I'm not going to keep it because the 4 2s aren't leading the bill or trailing the bill, the serial number, and the bill's in such bad shape, this one would not have any additional value. But if you find a nice bill with quad, 4 numbers, the same number in a row, they do carry a little value above face value as well. Ice cream. That sounds marvelous. I am back on my serious diet. I need to lose at least 50 more pounds. I've lost 80 something now. I had lost 90, but I went off the diet for 4 months and I gained 10 pounds back only. But I am exercising and eating right and drinking protein shakes, and ice cream sounds amazingly good. Amazingly good. Not as good as birthday cake, to be honest with you, but I'd take both. Give me some birthday cake with some ice cream, you got a happy paw. My oldest grandson couldn't say grandpa and started calling me Paw. So that's how I became known as Paw, and a lot more people call me Paw than call me by my given name. So I'm fine with that. Let's get another good find. We're about halfway through this strap. We've got about 50 bills left to search. Michael Wells, I have 2 boxes of quarters sitting on the floor. I have 2 boxes of quarters sitting on the floor. I bought them to give people a choice in the triple play hunt, and they've still been picking dimes. So I'm going to have to search my boxes of quarters. And Shannon Smith will search my non-silver for me. I may actually search one in totality looking for W mint marks. We'll see. But I've got 2 boxes of quarters currently that I need to search. Or sell to a member in need that can't get their own. 0323 of the year 3195, a little too far in the future. 0922 of 3600, no closer to today. 0901 of 3456. Great birthday notes in 1,000 years or so, but not helping us out any today. Can we get one more really good find? My one shipment didn't come in, so that wasn't a big deal. 8 boxes of nickels, 10 boxes of pennies, and 2 boxes of dimes right now. That's a lot. When you're ready for half dollars, let me know, because I am back in good shape on half dollars. I'm in good shape on half dollars, nickels, and pennies right now. I've only got 3 boxes of dimes and 2 boxes of quarters. Dimes are, well, presidential dollars are my least favorite thing to hunt because of the edge lettering. Too hard on my eyeballs. Dimes are my second least favorite thing to hunt because of the size of them, and they're hard to see. But recently I did find 11 silver dimes in one box, so that made it, that jumped it up the list maybe a little bit. But nickels and half dollars, followed by pennies, I guess would be my top 3. I could search nickels all day long. Hudson and I used to just sit around and do nickel box battles. Both of us having a box so you could get the best finds. fun to do. I keep saying I'm going to do a March Madness type tournament with nickel box hunting one year, and I just got to set up the technology. Not much. First W quarter, very nice. You know they have value. 1963A $1 bill. All right, Kenneth. I'll look it up. 1963A $1 bill. 1963A $1 bill. Serial number 48. Green seal. The book is saying that a 1963A green seal, if it's a Boston A, and crispy uncirculated condition is worth $4. A crispy uncirculated star note from 63A is worth $15. So there you go. There you go, Kenneth. Hey, no worries, Dad. I just wanted you to know I got them if you want them. Yeah, we get our most finds in nickels by far. By far. In a box of pennies, we'll get 10 wheat cents on average. In a box of nickels, we consider anything a find that's 1959 or earlier, and we average 20 or more. 22 a box. Man, I wish I could find 22 a box. 50, 60, and 70 in a box, I wish. Our dad, did I send you the box that had all the wheat pennies in it? I sent a box to somebody that had like 50 to 80 wheat pennies in it. Dimes are also tapped out, as I have all but the last few clad dimes. Cool. Hello, Copper Al. Good to see you. Bills, bills, bills. Hey, I did a box of $half earlier. You missed it. Copper Al, if you want to put exclamation me in, Copper Al is another content provider, another friend of our channel. He streams every Sunday afternoon, searching $half when he can get them. He may sub in nickels or something if he can't get $half, but you got to check out Copper Al. I think you would like his channel as well as Dad Hunts Coins. Ah, Star Note, we will not go quietly into the night. Star Note, it is another 2013. It is an E-Star Note. I need to see my stars. All right, somebody I sent a box of pennies to recently and got 50 or 80 wheat pennies in the box, which would have made it my best wheat penny box ever. All right, let's go to the Star Note lookup page, also known as mycurrencycollection.com. This is a 2013 note. The star indicates it was printed as a replacement note. It is E0804 7972 star. Usually these are 3.2 million run size. Let's find out. And it is a 3.2 million run size, but that doesn't take any value away from this bill. It just doesn't add any value to it. So that is our 5th Star Note out of 4 straps. Glad to see that one. We got about 5 or 6 notes left to search here, and we will be done for the evening. The rare upside down notes. Too bad those aren't worth anything. Just a couple left. Also, I found out if your bill ends in an X or a Y, those are more rare, and you want to hang on to those too because they carry more value. Hey, if anyone's in here and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. Doesn't cost you a thing. And we put out daily content, short videos on daily on coin hunting. daily live streams, and occasionally we'll do something like in these streams, we'll give something away. Like this silver certificate right here. I'm going to give that silver certificate away. I'm going to give it away. Give you 3 minutes to get entered, and what you're going to do, how you enter, is you type in exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW. That will enter you in this giveaway. And you have to be 18 years of age or older, or 13 years of age with parental permission. Ideally, you'd live in the United States. If you live outside the country, I only ship internationally once every 6 months. But we're giving away this silver certificate to somebody for staying up late with me on a Friday night. Somebody's going to win it. Exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW. Let's get everyone entered. Hello, Boom Boom. Let's get everyone entered because somebody's getting that. They're carrying a value of over $5 right now. Hey, it's 4:13. Our Saturday stream is now today. We stream at 2 p.m. today. 5 to 7 boxes of $50. We're doing a giveaway. We are doing a giveaway. We're giving away this 1957B Blue Seal, blue numbers, silver certificate, $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. Reverses are colored a little differently, but not really different than today's bills. We're going to give that away. Hello, Guillermo. I usually can say your name, Mr. Barnaby. I'm just going Mr. Barnaby tonight because I must be tired. Let's see how much time we got left. 53 seconds left. 53 seconds left. Guillaume Barnaby. There, I got it. I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it. I bought this from AppMex. They say it's in very good to very fine condition. So it does have the sticker right over the middle of it, but it's in decent shape. It is certainly in decent shape. All right, let me see how much time we got left. 20 seconds. I'm going to put that on the board and get it so you can see it. It's counting down. 14 seconds. It's right there. 10 seconds. Exclamation GAW, exclamation GAW to get entered. 18 and over or 13 and over with parental permission. All right. We've only got 11 people entered. We had 20 some watching. Somebody doesn't want a silver certificate, or they're too young, and I respect that. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Michael Wells. Congratulations, Michael Wells. You get the silver certificate. I just sipped you something last week, I think, as a giveaway. You're on a winning streak. You are on a winning streak. Congratulations. Congratulations. Make sure and congratulate Michael. I'm going to try, if we have a decent amount of people in, and only 20 is not really a lot, but to give away our best find of the night is what I plan to do. But tonight we're giving away this silver certificate. I upgraded a little bit, and Michael, that is yours. All right, that's going to wrap up this stream. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it greatly. We stream live in almost 14 hours, 2 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be opening $50. Several more giveaways. All the giveaways are silver certificates for the Saturday 2 p.m. stream. We're also going to have a live auction after the $50 opening. We're going to have 20 lots, so lots of cool stuff to purchase. Thanks, TB. Good to see everyone. So, Y'all get a good night's rest, and we'll see y'all at 2 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, because that's when Paul's going to have more spare time. Good night, all. Happy birthday, Call Cowboy, and good night. Scott's a little tired.